Discipline, tolerance, and production to build a strong and better nation. I say that is the main foundation. So come let us work hand in hand, because this is our land. Come my brother, come my sister, and let us build a nation together. Remember, the key to success is working hard. For our country we must have regard. Forget all your differences, let we start to build. And onward to progress we surely will. Because now more than ever we must show discipline, tolerance, and production to build
30 minutes to the hour of 1 o'clock. Good afternoon, Trinidad and Tobago. Good afternoon to all the listeners of the street to 919 FM.
Let us work hand in hand, because this is our land. Come my brother, come my sister, and let us...
Gotta say good afternoon going out to all the crews streaming us via YouTube and also Facebook. And I must send some extra love going out to all the crews locked on via our website, www.thestreet919fm.com. Yes, it's our new website. You could go there and listen to us. Also stream us live.
So much of things that we need to see about.
Yeah, we have made things much more convenient, much more easier for all of you, that you can carry the Street 919 FM everywhere that you go.
I do the only way is putting more.
Today is May 21st.
Because now more than ever we must show
it's the middle of the week.
Discipline,
Wednesday,
and production.
And today it's a continuation of rain. Oh my gosh.
I say
from since Sunday to now we have been getting a lot of showers.
Oh, come let us work hand in hand.
Yesterday we got a lease up. But today it's wet.
And let us build a nation.
So for all the crews that left home today, maybe to go to work, or you maybe haven't left home just yet, please make sure and walk with your umbrellas, walk with your sweater. Keep abreast of exactly what is going on in your neighborhood, in the areas that you're going, just in case that there may be flash flooding.
This also goes for...
I'm seeing that our rivers seem to be very high.
We're going to live in a forest.
All that is part of it, you know, with all this amount of rainfall.
It's the time to come home and do something, instead of staying out there and freezing. Because now
I am seeing a lot of ministers and so forth. They're on the ground,
discipline,
working,
and production,
visiting certain areas and so forth.
A strong and better nation.
I even saw our Minister of Education visited a school in Central Ragunanan Primary School.
Because this is our land.
I believe that they had a problem with some pests.
And let us build a nation together.
When the ministry visited the school, they made sure that they put down some baits and so forth. I believe that the problem has been rectified. So kudos going out to the Ministry of Education. Yeah, we got to make sure that our kids are not going to be affected by these little things, you know. also saw our Minister of Agriculture and some other members of the ministries. They were distributing rice from Guyana. I saw some persons putting that the G has it. Our previous Prime Minister would have given was it yam from Ghana, and now we have gotten rice from Guyana, so the G has it. What I would say is at least they're feeding the nation, right? Or at least giving us opportunities to be able to plant cassava and plant rice. So the G has it. One from Ghana and the other one from Guyana. It's just another good day, another great day in Trinidad and Tobago. Got a shout out to all the loyal listeners of the Street 919 FM as well. And the phone lines are open. I am not too sure exactly what you may be facing in your area, in your neck of the woods. I know that Port of Spain is raining, but on my way to Port of Spain, I didn't see any high water anywhere or anything, which is a good thing. So I'm not too sure where you are, which part of Trinidad you may be, if you're encountering any flood, any damages, anything that you would like to probably get off your chest. Probably you want to inform the authorities to probably looking into any issues. The phone lines are open. You are free to call in and
Bacchanal die away. In short, this is what
get it off your chest.
Let us forget fights and grudges and concentrate. Come, let us sit and try to relate. Because now
get interactive with us. Call now and be part of the show. Don't miss out. Dial 466-5391 or 342-0081 and join the conversation today. The Street 919 FM, where your opinion matters.
I say that is the me.
So those phone numbers are 342-0081, 466-5391, and 771-1791. Now remember that you guys could also send your voice notes as well via WhatsApp. Be a part of the conversation. It's Wednesday. Let me know exactly what is going on with you. Also, let me know what you think about the initiative of the Ministry of Agriculture, as I mentioned.
Our country, we must have regard.
Distributing rice from Guyana to farmers and so forth.
And onward to progress we surely will. Because now, more than ever, we must show discipline, tolerance, and production. To build a strong and better.
And as I mentioned, some persons say it's like, you know, the G has it, double G.
Nation. So come let us work hand in hand, because this is our land. Come my brother, come my sister, and let us live.
Yam from Ghana, or cassava from Ghana, however, and rice from Guyana.
So much of things that we need to see about. Surely I do have to spell them out. 'Cause you know as well as I do, the only way is put in more effort and less play. Because now, more than ever, we must show.
We got a shout out to CPEP as well.
Tolerance and
I think that the CPEP team,
to build.
they don't get enough praise, but they do really work very hard.
That is the main foundation.
I have been seeing them cleaning some of the drains
Come, let us go hand in hand.
around Central. So shout out to the CPEP.
Come, my brother, come, my sister, and let us build a nation together.
And all the members of staff working hard, doing their part to make sure and to keep our drainage and so forth clean. Shout out to all the corporations as well. I know that some of them are on the ground right now.
This also goes for every Trinbagonian who gone to live in a foreign land. Now is the time to come home and do something.
And it's one thing to point out problems, right? But it's really, really great when you see,
Because now, more than ever, we must show
that people are actually coming up with solutions.
tolerance and production to build a strong and better nation. I say that is the main foundation. So come, let us go hand in hand.
And that's what we need to be able to move forward.
Come, my
We
brother,
really need to work hand in hand.
and let us
Just as the song is saying.
come together.
And let's continue to build. Just a reminder, none of us are perfect though. And that goes for all our ministers, ministries. It's not perfect. We are going to make mistakes, but we need to work together. So all the crews having lunch right now. Shout out to you as well. To all the offices, corporate offices. Who are tuned in to the Street 919 FM. Good afternoon going out to you guys as well. Everyone on the highways and byways, please remember to take your time on the nation's road. It is wet. You are going to reach your destination safely. Drive within the speed limit or even a bit slower, because you know when the roads are wet, it's much easier to skid and so forth. All right, so please be careful, be mindful of that.
Come together, 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 together.
I say come
Now I know up to yesterday too, one of the callers would he would have called in and mentioned about those barriers on the highway. I must report that last night, while I was heading to South, around the Caroni area there, I saw that they were working and fixing the barriers. So kudos to the Ministry of Works. They are doing their part. And just as I mentioned yesterday as well, I saw them working. So I just wanted to make sure and mention it again that they are fixing it. So all we have to do, hold some strain, but it will be fixed. They can't fix everywhere at once, but I'm seeing them working. So kudos to the Ministry of Works, doing their part.
Now the election back and I'll die away.
So I'm gonna invite you guys. You guys could call us.
Have to say,
Let me know exactly How is the weather treating you?
Some grudges and concentrate.
If you even want to comment on some of the things that I mentioned, you're free to do that as well.
More than ever we must show discipline.
It's open to you. And those numbers again are 342-0081, 466-5391,
I said
7711-791. And you could also send your WhatsApp voice notes as well, alright? The Street 919 FM.
This is our land. Come my brother, come my sister, and let us build a nation together. Oh, yeah. Remember, the key to success is working hard. For our country we must have regard. Forget all your differences, let we start to build. And onward to progress we surely will. Because now, more than ever, we must show discipline, tolerance, and production to build a strong and better nation. I say that is the main foundation. So come let us work hand in hand, because this is our land. Come my brother, come my sister, and let us build a nation together. So much of things that we need to see about. Surely I do have to spell them out. Cause you know as well as I do, the only way is put in more effort and less play. Because now, more than ever, we must show discipline, tolerance, and production to build a strong and better nation. I say that is the main foundation. So come let us work hand in hand, because this is our land. Come my brother, come my sister, and let us build a nation together. This also goes for every Trinbagonian who gone to live in a foreign land. Now is the time to come home and do something, instead of staying out there and freezing. Because now, more than ever, we must show discipline, tolerance, and production to build a strong and better nation. I say that is the main foundation. So come let us work hand in hand, because this is our land. Come my brother, come my sister, and let us build a nation together.
Also want to remind you all that it's all happening at Furniture Plus. You don't want to miss out that May mega deals at Furniture Plus. Come enjoy massive savings store-wide today. Get up to 50% off on mattresses, up to 45% off on living room furniture, Up to 40% off on bedroom furniture, up to 25% off on appliances, up to 20% off on electronic, and much more. Buy now, pay later with affordable high purchase plans, plus earn Caribbean Airlines travel miles when you shop with us. All furniture plus stores open today. Hurry in. These deals won't last. Also, Tobago. Tomorrow it's all about Karaoke Thursdays. It's karaoke night at Vibes Event Space, formerly known as the Shades Nightclub. Free entry. Doors open from 8 p.m. till 250 bar tab. Free shots are special on White Oak and Campari. $10 on a Caribbean Stag. Karaoke Thursdays. It's all happening this Thursday and every Thursday at the Vibes Event Space, formerly known as the Shades Nightclub. And they are located at 15th Mount Pleasant Boulevard, Bonaccord. Don't miss out on this excitement. Also, Trinidad and Tobago, get ready for the most electrifying moment in concert history. Saturday, May 31st, we welcome the One Caribbean Music Festival. One people, one love, one night of unity at the concert capital, Queen's Park, Savannah. Get ready for a night of Caribbean culture, full of positive music, tasty cuisine, art and craft, and more. Trinidad and Tobago for one night only. The King of Dancehall, Vibes Cartel, he's gonna be here, and you could make sure and get those tickets to be a part of One Caribbean Music Festival, May 31st.
And I'll die away. In short, this is what I have to say.
So it's Tempo Takeover.
Just forget fights and grudges and concentrate
on your radio today, May 21st, Wednesday. You're actually DJ Anderson in your company.
Because now, more than ever, we must show discipline.
So what we're gonna do, we're gonna pay some bills.
And production to build a strong and better.
And close off this hour.
I say
I'm gonna catch you guys on the next side of 1 o'clock. So keep it locked to the street, 919 FM.
Come let us work hand in hand, because this is our land. Come my brother, come my sister, and let us build a nation together. Oh, yeah. Remember, the key to success is working hard. For our country we must have regard. Forget all your differences, let we start to build. And onward to progress we surely will. Because now, more than ever, we must show discipline, tolerance, and production to build a strong and better nation. I say that is the main foundation. So come let us work hand in hand, because this is our land. Come my brother, come my sister, and let us build a nation together. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
to pay, and so do we. Let's go pay some bills on the street 919 FM.
The views expressed are not necessarily the views of the management of the Street 919 FM.
You want to find something great to do with your Tuesday nights? You want to learn and understand the true reason for Jesus? Then join us every Tuesday night from 8 to 9 p.m. for the program, This Same Jesus, the program that puts Jesus in his rightful place in our hearts and in our homes. Let's bring church home to you. Join us every Tuesday nights from 8 to 9 p.m. with your hosts, Kempes and Kevin. Be inspired, be blessed right here on the Street 91.9 FM.
Falling in love with Jesus.
Planning your Tobago getaway? Choose the highest Google-rated car rental company on the island, O'Neill Auto Rentals Tobago. Located just minutes from the A&R Robinson International Airport, at O'Neill, we pride ourselves on being the most tech-savvy car rental company in Tobago. Our process is 100% digital. No paperwork, no long lines. From easy pickup to seamless returns, renting a car in Tobago has never been simpler. WhatsApp us now at 1-868-361-1042 to book your vehicle. Don't forget to mention promo code RADIO2 to receive a 5% discount on your rental. Send a WhatsApp message to 1-868-361-1042 today. That's 1-868-361-1042. O'Neill Auto Rentals Tobago, the easiest, most reliable car rental experience on the island.
Vehicle availability is subject to change. Driver must be at least 25 years old and have a valid driver's license to book. For more information, visit www.rentalcartobago.com.
Don't miss May Mega Deals at Furniture Plus. Come enjoy massive savings store-wide today. Get up to 50% off mattresses, up to 45% off living room furniture, up to 40% off bedroom furniture, up to 25% off appliances, up to 20% off electronics, and much more. Buy now, pay later with affordable hire purchase plans. Plus, earn Caribbean Airlines. Travel miles when you shop with us. All Furniture Plus stores open today. Hurry in. These deals won't last.
Men, women, tired of the invasive, painful old methods of testing prostate and breasts?
The Institute of Health and Fitness Clinic and Wellness Center offers comprehensive and non-invasive diagnostic testing, which indicates the nature and extent of diseases and tests your nutritional levels. Our quick testing can identify early signs of problems by evaluating many of the bodily functions, such as male and female sexual function, gastrointestinal function, liver function, kidney function, thyroid function, heart and brain function, and also cancer testing. Results are comparable with other medical lab tests without the use of needles or embarrassing specimen cups, and is pain-free. We also offer all natural treatments. Visit us now at number 79 St. Vincent Street, Tunapuna, or call 492-7397 or 289-6363.
White Oak One Caribbean Music Festival. Indian Arrival Holiday Weekend. Saturday, May 31st at the Queen's Park Savannah. Straight out of Judgment Yard.
Them know say Trinidad me there.
Sizzla Kalonji.
Cry, even tears, even my heart cries, but who cares?
The legendary Miguel Orlando Collins.
Guide over us, Holy Emmanuel, Aidis and Road, Rugged and Steve.
The King of Dancehall, Vibes Cartel. Also from Ghana, mega superstar Molly, and much more. Get your tickets now
at islandetickets.com, frontlineticketing.com, or OneCaribbeanMusicFestival.com. For more info, call 794-6263.
White Oak One Caribbean Music Festival. Sizzla Kalonji.
Tell them kings of the earth, come to yourself.
I'm more music for the people, I mean, you don't know Sizzla Kalonji.
Saturday, May 31st, Queen's Park Savannah.
Just be there, you don't know enough.
White Oak One Caribbean Music Festival.
Powered by California Stucco. Sponsored by FT Car Care Center and B-Mobile.
Vibes Cartel. Sizzla Kalonji. Molly. And much more.
Trinidad, let's do it.
Looking for a safe and relaxed professional massage therapist and nutritionist? Look no further. Nature's Touch with Empress Judy and Associates offers a natural approach to better health. Treat yourself to a professional massage therapy and nutrition advice in a safe and relaxed atmosphere. Rejuvenate your body, mind, and soul at Nature's Touch Therapy. For an appointment, please call or WhatsApp 1-868-398-8282 or visit our Facebook page. Remember, your health is our responsibility at Nature's Touch.
Blessings in the wonderful name of our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ. You are invited to listen to the Final Hour broadcast heard every Monday from 12 midnight to 5 a.m. in the morning on The Street 919 FM radio. Here my mom, Pastor Helen Garcia, and myself, Pastor Valentine Garcia Jr., preach the Word of God to the elderly, youth, and children. We can be contacted at 629-0113 or 623-8444. The church is located at 26 Prince Street in Port of Spain. We look forward to you joining us. God bless you.
As my life I lay it on the altar, as my life.
The presence of oxygen is absolutely the absence of disease. Most chronic diseases that plague us are not happening to us, but is happening within us. We're literally eating ourselves to death, which means we're not living longer, we're dying longer. Join fitness expert Aloy Johnson, the founder of the healthiest corner on earth, located at number 92 East Drive, Chamflo, every Wednesday from 8 a.m. to 9 a.m. live on The Street 919 FM, where he shows you that healing the body's temple is easier than anyone would have led you to believe.
Think you've got the spark to light up the airwaves or the drive to seal the next big deal? The Street 919 FM is on the hunt for fresh voices and bold talent. Whether you're a natural-born entertainer ready to command the mic or a savvy sales star ready to crush targets, this is your chance to shine with the station that defends the nation. Radio stars bring the energy, passion, and charisma. We're looking for dynamic personalities to electrify our airwaves. Sales executives, if you're a go-getter with the hunger to succeed and build lasting relationships, we want you on our team. Show us what you've got. Send your demo or resume today to thestreet919fm@gmail.com and take your shot at greatness. The Street 919 FM, the official station that defends the nation. Join the movement. Become the next big thing. The wait is finally over. The Street 919 FM is powering up its digital presence with the launch of its vibrant new website, www.thestreet919fm.com. Now you can take the energy of the street with you wherever you go. Immerse yourself in a dynamic world of the hottest music, thought-provoking talk shows, exclusive interviews, and non-stop entertainment. Stay informed with the latest news updates and essential information, all just a click away. Don't miss out on being part of the Street 919 FM community online. Head over to www.thestreet919fm.com today and experience the rhythm of the street like never before.
Whoever said messy was a bad thing totally missed the point. Take that hit song everyone loves now. It probably started like this. Baby, calm down. That's why KFC is celebrating the messy moments with our Messy Cruncher and Messy Zinger sandwiches for only $34.95. Imagine a crunchy, golden brown, flavorful chicken sandwich sauced to perfection with our signature sweet, spicy, tangy sauces. Oh boy. So crunch into the deliciously messy moments today. Check socials for details. KFC, it's finger-licking good.
So line up, link up, creep up, rock and come in. It's all about the fastest growing reggae show in the land without a doubt. Reggae Rock Sundays on the Shit 919 FM with yours truly, MC Duke and Selector Kochi on the ones and twos. So make it a date and don't be late. 7 p.m. to 10 p.m. right here on the Shit 919 FM. God am our way, King Selassie.
Share the live. Share the live. The Street 919 FM on Facebook and Instagram. Share the live. Iowa George on Instagram. Share the live. Iowa TV and Street TV on YouTube. Share the live. The Street 919 FM.
To build a strong and better nation, I say that is the main foundation. So come let us go hand in hand, because this is our land. sister, and let us build a nation together.
Get interactive with us. Call now and be part of the show. Don't miss out. Dial 466-5391 or 342-0081 and join the conversation today. The Street 919 FM, where your opinion matters.
Just about 4 minutes past here of 1 o'clock. Welcome back to the Street 919 FM. Into my second hour. Yours truly, DJ Anderson, in your company. I know it's rainy, it's wet on the outside. Hope that each and every one of you are having a good Wednesday so far. So yes, those phone lines are open. Let me know exactly what's going on with you. It's more or less a very much open forum, so you know, if there's anything that you want to raise, any concerns that you have, feel free. And those numbers again are 3420081, also 4665391, 7711791, and you guys could also send your WhatsApp messages as well, voice notes.
Now the election back and I'll die away. In short, this is what I have to say. Let us forget fights and grudges and concentrate. Come, let us sit and try to relate. Because now, more than ever, we must show.
I'd also like to find out from
discipline.
all our listeners of the Street 919 FM.
To build a strong and better nation, I say that is the main foundation. So
I would like to find out what is one of the most important lessons
my brother, come, my
you have learned in life so far.
nation together.
And what advice you would give to your younger self? I want to find out what are some of those life lessons. What are some of those important life lessons that you have learned? And if you had a chance to speak to your younger self, what advice would you give to your younger self?
For our country we must have regard. Forget all your differences, let we start to build. And onward to progress we should.
Because I believe all of us would have probably gone through that phase of
discipline.
I can't wait to grow up. I can't wait to be able to do this and to do that.
To build a strong and better nation,
What are some of those important lessons, those important, valuable lessons that you have learned? And if you had an opportunity to speak to your younger self, or to give your younger self advice, what are some of those advice you would give to your younger self? It's Tempo Takeover on your radio, The Street in 919 FM.
So much of things that we need to see about. Surely I do have to spell them out. Cause you know as well as I do, the only way is put in more effort and less play. Because now, more than ever, we must show discipline, tolerance, and production to build a strong and better nation. I say that is the main foundation. So come let us work hand in hand, because this is our land. Come my brother, come my sister, and let us build a nation together. This also goes for every Trinbagonian who going to live in a foreign land. Now is the time to come home and do something, instead of staying out there and freezing. Because now, more than ever, we must show.
Hi, good afternoon, caller. Welcome.
Good afternoon to you, Andrew.
Good
And to your listeners. What I learned is, if we all treat each other the way how we want to be treated, everything will be all right. Everything will be all right. We won't have much issues at all to deal with. Once I am doing to you what I don't want you to do to me, brother, but I believe we will be all right.
And if you had to give your younger self some advice, what advice would you give to your younger self?
Right? In general, be mindful that even a wise person could become a fool if you take the position of you know it all and you want to stop learning. So keep learning in order to continue broadening your spectrum, because you could never know it all.
I like that. I like that. Well, thanks so much for your contribution, caller.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man.
Respect.
Keep it locked. Very, very, very interesting. Some good advice. What are some of those valuable lessons that you have learned during your years? You could call me up, you know. Send a WhatsApp as well. Hi, good afternoon, caller. What? Hello, good afternoon.
Yeah, good day, brother. Mr. Lahokita here.
Mr. Lahokita, good afternoon to you. I hope that you're keeping yourself dry.
Yeah, man. I try my best to keep myself dry, because in the locality here, I have a combination of rain and Sahara dust.
Oh, my gosh. I hope that the Sahara dust doesn't affect you.
Well, I have to kind of protect myself, you know, because it attacks my sinus from time to time, but it's a phenomenon that's not going from my area at all.
I could imagine. So tell me, Mr. Lahokita, what are some of those valuable lessons you have learned?
Well, one of the best lessons I learned in life is when you meet people, you're kind and be patient to them. Yeah? Be kind and be patient to them, because you don't know when you'll want somebody to be kind and patient with you. So, but I could tell people, you know, when you're young, you're what they call your gypsy, you're moving like what they call you're like a butterfly or a Batimanzel, according to what Kitchener say, you're flighty.
Right.
But kindness is really, and patience with human beings. Well, you would know when you're young. I tell you, if people just be patient and be kind to people, but there's no when you does not know when you will need the assistance of a human being, especially when they start to get older, as they say. Yeah. Yeah, man. So,
and what about if it is that you had to, you know, give your younger self some advice? What would that be?
Well, my advice would be the same thing, you know, to be kind to human beings and be patient with them and assist people. Okay. If you walk in the street, for example, there's a thing. There was a calling I have in my senior years. When you walk in the road, people they need assistance. But I'm a target as I'm moving. They want this. Sometimes I have no money in my wallet. Given this one $10, given one $5, given one $20, and so. Yeah. Once I have a given.
Right.
Because I don't know, it's a phenomenon now too that a lot of people want, well, you know, they need assistance. And I talk about people in the streets, you know. Yeah. People in the streets, and I love giving them. Once I have, because that's the next thing the Bible said, God loves a cheerful giver. And when you give these people, assist these people, you don't want to tell everybody, oh, I give this one, I give that one. No. Right? Just be a cheerful giver, partner, and I tell you, and you will get it. I find myself in circumstances, and just so people come to my assistance. Yeah? I like because that. Why? Like I give. But when you have somewhere else, I ask you for the blessings. The blessing. But yeah. I will leave the blessing for now. I want to hear a tune by King Short Shoot from Antigua. King Short Shoot. Okay, well, in the last hour, we're going to play some music, so I'm going to make sure that Chris could look up for that one for you. So, King Short Shoot, and the tune is Nobody Go Run Me. Nobody Go Run Me. Nobody Go Run Me. Like King Short Shoot is from Antigua. No, if I forget in the last hour, you could always just give me a reminder. Yeah? Yeah. All right. There's a gentleman who sang 2 weeks ago, I think it was 1971 or somewhere there. I was going to school still. And that tune really captured the road march. It was an all-time favorite for Carnival. The only reason why it didn't make road march, because he wasn't a citizen here. Right? So my tune is Nobody Go Run Me. Nobody Go Run Me. King Short Shoot. No problem. We'll look it up. Yeah, brother. So you take care, man. All right. Nice. You too, Mr. Locketa. Yeah, good. You know, sometimes when we sit down and we decide that, you know, this is the opportunity where we need to really reflect on our life journey. Sometimes we consider certain decisions and certain things that we would have probably done. Surely I do have to spell them out in life. And you know, sometimes it's good to be able to have some sort of advice. Or if you had that opportunity where you could have given your younger self some advice. Now, more than ever, we must show discipline, tolerance, and production to build a strong and better nation. Things could probably have been different. That is the main foundation. So come, let us work hand in hand, because this is our land. Come, my brother, come, my sister, and let us build a nation together. And life lessons could be anything, eh? It could be anything at all. It could even be within your relationship. Maybe a relationship didn't work out, but probably it's because certain things that you may have done. But when you reflect... Hi, good afternoon, caller. Hello? Hi, good afternoon. Welcome.
Good day.
Hi, good afternoon.
Yes, this is Shack Lady speaking.
Hi, Shack Lady. Welcome.
Yes. Remember, the key to success is working hard.
The key to success is working hard.
Let us build a nation together. Thank you.
Thanks very, very much, Shak Lady.
Yeah.
And Shak Lady, tell me something. If it is that you had to give some advice to your younger self, what would it have been?
To the younger?
Yeah, to your younger self. If you had an opportunity to speak to your younger self, what advice would you have given yourself?
Well, I would have worked more, try to do kindness to people. Sometimes, again, somebody a passing in the road, somebody short up or something, some change to make up the goods. I'll say, well, here, I don't look back or talk about it.
Right.
You know, you just give a helping hand. You know?
Right. Right.
Yeah.
All right. Well, thank you so much, Shak Lady, and I hope that you're keeping yourself dry and don't get wet at all.
Okay, thank you.
All right. And just like Mr. La Hocketa, Shak Lady has some of the same advice, you know, about being kind, giving that helping hand. Hi, good afternoon, caller, welcome.
I wasn't calling her, but I hear Shak Lady. I haven't heard that voice in a while, DJ Anderson. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Panadol. How are you, sir?
Well, you know, I live in a low-line area. We're praying for the horse, but you know, I just do the agriculture work and things, so I get the cows and them a little higher ground. I wish everybody would do that because we just get the flood the day after the rain.
Okay.
Yeah, so, well, I just going in to say good afternoon. And good afternoon to the Street 919 FM on this call.
Well, Panadol, tell me something now, man.
Oh God, boy, I look like I married the wrong man, boy.
Oh Lord. What would be some, or at least one advice you would give to your younger self if you had an opportunity to speak to yourself?
I will say that I will try to educate myself, you know, like to depend on people for things. I like to entrepreneur myself.
Right.
You know, big up myself, you know. We don't have to do certain things, whatever, you know, because I see the crime kind of escalate now, J.J. Anderson. Yeah, so, and something that worry me, DJ Anderson.
What's that?
Anyway, I got you with the topic there, right?
Mm-hmm.
Right. You know, I don't believe everything on social media like Facebook and things, but something caught my attention, DJ. At 27 years old, was getting pension, so I cannot, you know, I mean, I'm a pensioner, right? I'm 67 years old. Well, you see, people just make it bad for other people now, right? So, I already seen there and things, but did you understand? Look down on the school. Right. I watch you on Facebook there in your black jacket, man. You must go out this. No, I watch it on YouTube, man.
All right, so, great. Well, you keep it locked, Panadol, and I hope that you at least try not to get yourself wet or sick, you know?
Me? I can't get sick, boy. I have a liquid for that. Hey, did you understand? I can't go without singing that song for Shak Lady. Gent is my soul, my Savior, but to thee. How great thou art, how great thou art. If I sing the whole song, the program goes on. So that was for Sister Shak Lady, man.
All right, Panadol.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon again to you again, Panadol.
All right.
Remember, the key to success is working hard. For our country we must have regard. Forget all your differences, let we start to build and on what to progress.
Well, you guys know that DJ Anderson is still.
Because now
I'm still in my prime. I'm still very young.
Discipline.
But I remembered, you know, growing up, one of my aunts, God rest her soul, she passed away. But growing up with her, she always told us to be kind, be humble, and be gentle.
Come my brother, come my sister.
And those words have stuck with me
together
for all the years of my life. And trust me, she didn't just tell us that, but she lived a life like that. She left a legacy that we can follow. Be kind, be humble, be gentle.
So much of things that we need to see about. Surely I do have to spell them out. Cause you know as well as I do, the only way is putting more effort and less play.
So tell me, what are some of those valuable lessons that you have learned
discipline, tolerance
during your life here on earth so far? And if you had an opportunity to speak to your younger self, what advice would you give to your younger self?
Foundation. So come let us work hand in hand, because this is our land.
342-0081 466-5391 7711791. And you guys can send your voice notes via WhatsApp. It's Tempo Takeover on the Street 919 FM. I'm taking you guys straight to 4 p.m.
This also goes for every Trinbagonian who going to live in a foreign land. Now is the time to come home and do something, instead of staying out there and freezing. Because now, more than ever, we must show discipline, tolerance, and production to build a strong and better nation. I say that is the main foundation. So come let us work hand in hand, because this is our land. Come my brother, come my sister, and let us build a nation together.
Hi, good afternoon, caller. Welcome.
Sorry for coming back. You know, I sit down and thinking here, DJ Anderson. I feel the deal vibes are deal boy, dog boy. I feel, you know how much people love that Jamaican brother in Trinidad? His music, man. His music. You ever looking at play a cartel from an if you get a chance?
We will play some music in the last hour, alright?
You want to hit my cartel, right? I give it. The brother is an inspiration. I think they should have given him a chance. Do you think so, DJ Anderson?
Well, we waiting to see exactly what happens, but I believe that he's everything is already booked and he's gonna be here on the 31st of May.
On TV6 News, sorry for calling a radio station. Sorry. They say he could talk to the media, but no schools, business, something. So I just, well, I'm throwing that my way. Later, by done by.
All right. Yeah, sometimes we might make a little false start, but there's room to always get back on track and rewrite those mistakes. Once you have that opportunity to wake up each and every morning, that's another opportunity for you to be able to rewrite certain mistakes and to change things. Yeah.
Now the election back and I'll die away. In short, this is what I have to say. Let us forget fights and grudges and conflicts.
I am positively sure there's a lot of you who have some good advice, who have learned some valuable lessons.
Ever we must show.
Don't keep it to yourself. Come on, share.
Tolerance.
Even if you don't want to give your name, you can always send a voice note.
To build a strong and better nation, I say that is the main foundation.
You never know, there might just be someone that are faced with
this is our land. Come, my friend,
faced with challenges,
and let us build a nation.
And just by hearing your advice, your lessons, your life lessons, you may help to motivate them, uplift them, and it's a helping hand, right?
Remember, the key to success is working hard. For our country we must have regard. Forget all your differences, let we start to build. And onward to progress we surely will. Because now more than ever we must show.
And you know, a lot of people tend to listen to music, but you know, a lot of us, we don't listen to the words in the music.
To build a strong and better.
Even like this song, I say it probably played so many times already.
Foundation.
But you know, a lot of people don't take in
let us work hand in hand.
The words in the music.
Our land. Come my brother, come my sister, and let us build a nation together.
Got a shout out to all the crews locked on in Chaguanas. Also in Couva as well, Claxton Bay.
So much of things that we need to see about. Surely I do have to spell them out. Cause you know as well as I do, the only way is put in more effort and less play. Because now more than ever we must show discipline, tolerance and production to build a strong and better nation. I say that is the main foundation. So come let us work hand in hand, because this is our land. Come my brother, come my sister, and let us build a nation together.
Gotta shout out to all the crews locked on in Arima as well. I'm seeing someone saying that they are locked on in a Boston Arima. Shout out to you. Hope that you're having a good afternoon.
This also goes for every Trinbagonian.
Shout out to the Chris Lockton in Valencia as well.
In a foreign land. Now is the time to
popular market share there in Valencia. Shout out to all the crews locked on.
Instead of staying out there and freezing.
It's the Street 919 FM.
More than ever, we must show discipline, tolerance, and production to build a strong and better nation. I say that is the main foundation. So come let us go hand in hand, because this is our land. Come my brother, come my sister, and let us build a nation together.
And that's all we need now. We need to be able to work hand in hand in everything that we do. Hi, good afternoon, caller. Welcome.
Hey, good to you, Mr. Anderson.
Hi, good afternoon.
As you're talking about giving yourself advice on a young lady, reflect back, right? On the disease that we create, and blaming all different people first. That is driving the children to anger. You understand? Because I will tell you something. It will make you born up at a child, right? And the child for long, he get caught and he became interpret. You're driving that child to anger. The child touching something as a youth. You're touching something and you're born up with the child, you're slapping them, you're beating them. The child, you know, we driving to anger in a sense that we never give them chance to learn, to experience things in this moment. Because when a child touching something, he learning from that, right?
Right.
And we know there's let me say we will stop them from learning them. And the system we grew up in, we are trying to put that within them. And that is the disease we cause them. Now, if you go for a child, right, and you show that child love all the time, you see them doing something which, if have things the children are getting licks for, which are not supposed to get licks for. Because, you know, the touching something, they're learning, right? No, it's a short child love, right, too. In a sense that, you know, that is what you're supposed to scold them for. You know, as a youth, you console them, the grown up, you talk to them about doing right from wrong or whatever. But you understand, so you show that child love. So all you have to do now is talk to the child in a stern way, and they will absorb it with love. They will absorb correction with love, because you're always showing them love. So when you see that side of you, that different voice, you know, that different song of your voice, they will take it with love, that correction. But they come and say, spare you all and spoil the child. When you beating a child, that thing you beating a child with, that's not talking on. That can tell the child what is going wrong and what is wrong from right, you know. That's the only gives them pain. You understand? Because we come out of slavery with that.
Right.
Beating and quarreling and fighting. When you're slavery, you only do certain things with the master tell you, and if you only go, of course, it's a whip, whap. You understand? And we come out with that same mentality. You understand?
So
we never did child. We
need to break that cycle.
Yes.
I hear you.
Things, what going on now? All the criminal things.
It stems from that.
Yes.
I get you.
We drive them to anger and spare the road. You know what you are? Road is knowledge, you know. Teaching the child knowledge, you know. Teaching the child, understand? Show the child right from wrong. That is what the road is, you know. Because if you check in the Bible, all the prophets are used to walk on the road, you know. Moses on the road, all the mother, you understand? So all the knowledge we have, all the things we learn, we never show them that. We only follow what the system tells us that is right and that is wrong. And we never question the right from wrong. To ourselves then, we just go with that solution. The system tells me that, and it's that. Right now, it has plenty people living a life of lies. I just live a life of lies. You understand? Because things will teach we never question it. And what does God us? What does God, what does teach you into God? You see reasoning? Reasoning is God here. That is what does protect you. Protect the spirit, everything, reasoning. And we don't have that. We just get into anger, and anything with them. We never say anything. Look, sit down and study what you're doing. All the kinds of patience. We never teach them virtues. We teach them about that brand Africa, that brand food. That we teach the children and them. Although not tell them that, but giving them that, and that's how they live in. So in other words, my friend, if you have to go back and tell yourself something as a youth, you see awareness, gaining virtue, and you see, but the most important thing is gaining knowledge and praying for wisdom. You understand? That is what we have to teach each other. I think another thing, I find from 1 year to 10 years, you're supposed to have a child home and teach each other about themselves. Know thyself. Bring a character in them. And then after, you could go and learn it in school. Because when a child small going pentagon and ABC, that has nothing to do with what's going on. We have to teach each other. We have to get a rebirth of learning. A rebirth of knowledge. That we have to get. You understand? So that what's coming, we know we leave something there, and when they follow that, when we teach them and they follow that trend, look, I came on earth and I did something. You understand? I changed something. But we just living toward the system, my friend, and we're not questioning nothing. You understand?
Definitely understand.
This is that job, cooking job, this is job, that is job. But you're going to a pharmacy and a drugstore and a pharmacy and buying drugs, yourself, all that is drugs. And we point with finger that one, point with finger. People taking 5 and 6 tablets every day to whoever the maintain a sickness, because we don't cure sickness, we don't maintain sickness. And you know, pardon, you see somebody smoking a cigarette or I'm pointing to look at what he's smoking weed, he's smoking cigarette. That kind of mentality we grew up with. We are studying to judge ourselves. Watching is looking to yourself and see what's going on here. You tablets, toxic and all kinds of tablets. That means you're killing, that's a plenty of things that you're killing your organs and your tablets are messed up.
All right,
and you're not watching that, my brother, you understand?
Yeah,
so when you go back to yourself, knowledge and pray for wisdom, my friend.
All right, thank you so much for your contribution. Hi, good afternoon, Mr. President.
Yeah, how you going there?
I am all right. I hope that everything is good on your end.
Yeah, man, it's a little dark and cloudy like the rain anyway, but it's sprinkling now and then and so forth. But you're right. Yeah. Well, now we are in God Monday.
Right.
God man started kind of nicely, because, totally with what I'm going to go with. Because, saying the child is going to come up in the way of how you wanted to bring up, but then you had to ask the parent too, plenty parent, if them was trained to be brought up in the way that they should be brought up. It's a high thing. Because, look at, see this one here? Religion is a chaos. Not spirituality. Religion is a chaos. I will tell you how. You have plenty different religion and all them religion teaching something else. That's causing fragmentation, that causing separation, that causing saturation. I think that is a word. That in itself have a scattered society. Not that everybody ain't saying, well, there is a God. I have those who say there is no God, atheists or so. Look at scattered they too. So, what we really believe in is a good question. What we really believe in, what I want to ask, who know God? Not that you're saying God, you're saying God. But do you know God? You have all different kind of names for God, Jehovah, Krishna, this, that, Allah, all kind of names. But does that name really describe an entity? All right, take for instance that the scripture says you are a living soul. I breathe breath into you, and you became a living soul. That statement, I breathe breath into you, and you became a living soul. Who is God in that statement? Is you become a living soul, or is it the breath? So then we know, or saying that we know, that the God that says he is God, breathe breath into you, then the breath is God. I wonder how much people find that. Good question, eh?
It is.
Because plenty of people calling God out there, but I'm sure they don't have an entity for God. But you know that is the entity. But truth, the only existence phenomenon in this existence that the human existence and all existence live towards having what we may call an everyday life is by truth. By every thought of reality is truth. The reality is God. The reality is the thought of God that makes the existence this reality. So many people who call in God. The point here is not that you can't name God all the different names you're naming God. But do you really know what it is you're naming? That is a better life in you. That is a better life. When you want to say your prayers, you say your prayers by conscience. You just be saying a prayer, you don't have no wall talking to, you don't have nothing. You'll be talking to an empty thought of mind that, oh boy, Papa God, the BT, and the nothing. Who you talking to? You're talking to yourself. You're talking to that inner self of you. That inner self of you is the better life. Because that is the only God in you that you could say is God in you, because that is you. The breath of life maketh you. If that breath of life only leave you this 1 second that I talk here, it's because I know more. Oops. Well, you find God, you know. Because if you don't find God, well, you never know find self. Well, you never know life. Human being, if you can't find God, you're saying God, you're talking God, you have all kind of names for God. But if you can't find God, you ain't know yourself. But I think all of these scriptures say, according to what I see the world say, I breathe breath into you, and you become a living soul. Papa. I close that. God man. You hear me? You know how to talk to. I know you're here talking long.
President.
For a long time I know you to talk.
President, thank
Right?
you so much. Thank you so much for this contribution. Thank you so much.
Nice brother. nice.
Keep it
man.
You see what I told you guys? There's a lot of listeners right here on the Street 919 FM. A lot of persons with a lot of knowledge, a lot of experience. And I hope some of those valuable contributions for persons that may be facing some challenges. Maybe you have lost faith. I hope some of those contributions would help you, to guide you towards making your next move, alright?
Woman, do something.
So yes, the phone lines are open. You know, it's up to you. You can call in and share. As I asked earlier on,
Discipline, tolerance.
what are some of the valuable lessons that you have learned in life so far? And if you had an opportunity to speak to your younger self, what are some of those advice you would give to your younger self?
So come let us go hand in hand, because this is our land. Come my brother, come my sister.
So I saw one of those one of the listeners, 2098, they are saying to all out there, let us come together and show them what true Trinis are about: multicultural, multi-talented, and pushing the racial divide aside. One love, one heart. Let's get together and be all right. The brother buying airtime. It's all good. It's all good. A shout out to you, 2098. Yes, good afternoon.
Sorry for coming in back. I'm now getting drift for the question, DJ Anderson. You say what advice you would give to your younger self, you know? Are talking to me?
Correct.
Okay. DJ Anderson, I'm a school boy, education boy. You know, now I see, I'm 67. I've been made it in life without an education, because I dropped out in school and just at a very early age because my parents were separate. Remember, we had single parents in the 60s and the 70s too. I was such person who grew up with mother alone. So, and education was out of the question. She would rather educate her daughters, my sisters, and them, which she did a great job. But we as the boys, we had to go out and work. But I wish I could start over education now that we have social media and so much of things exposed to us when we was young and to know. Did you understand, catch my drift?
Yeah.
Yeah, so I feel I looked on and said, what my younger self would be a proper. I wish I could have done the book more. Thank you very much, sir, for taking my call, and good afternoon.
Good afternoon again, Panadol.
Now the election back and I'll die away. In short, this is what I have to say.
So just about 8 minutes to the hour of 2 o'clock, and this is where I have to make way to close this hour. But I'm going to catch you guys on the other side of 2 o'clock, where I jumping into my third hour right here on the Street 919 FM. Tempo takeover. Here's to the DJ Anderson.
Better nation, I say. That is the main form.
I want to thank all of the callers, all the listeners of the Street 919. Thank you so much for inviting us into your homes, into your offices, into your cars, even into your airpods, as you make your way to your next destination, whether you're traveling or not. going to pay some bills, and then we're going to come back with more right here on the street 919 FM.
Key to success is working hard. For our country we must have regard. Forget all your differences, let me start.
The views expressed are not necessarily the views of the management of the Street 919 FM.
You've got bills to pay, and so do we. Let's go pay some bills on the Street 919 FM.
Young people of our nation, ignite your wellness journey with Nature's Touch Youth Health Caravan with Princess Omega and Associates. Prevent ill health today and reap the benefit of good health tomorrow. Join us every second and fourth Saturday of each month at 9:25 a.m. to 9:55 a.m., where we bring to you innovative health solutions. Invest in yourself today by ensuring that you're enjoying optimum health. We are located at number 3, 7th Avenue North via the Eastern Main Road, Barataria. For further information, please call or WhatsApp us at 868-310-8671 or 364-4464. Remember, at Nature's Touch, your health is our priority.
Hi, I'm Valentine Garcia.
And I'm Nikki Garcia.
Please join us on the Final Hour broadcast every Thursday at 9 a.m. on the Street 919 FM radio.
Every week we will journey into the amazing Word of God. So please join us.
See you then.
Kingdom Health Services and Training Institute presents its all-natural product-making workshop. Cost of day 1, $1,500. Cost of day 2, $1,500. The special for both days, $2,500. On day 1, persons will learn how to make natural bar soap, natural toothpaste, and natural deodorants. On day 2, learn how to make natural laundry detergents, body spray, and household cleaners. Workshop dates, Friday 23rd May 2025 and Saturday May 24th 2025. Lunch and package with all materials will be provided at the Regent Star Hotel, number 118 to 119 BWIA Boulevard, Piarco, Trinidad. Contact us at 1-868-318-7471 or 1-868-484-0141.
Fire Mood Fridays on the Street 919 FM with yours truly, MC Duke and Selector Kochi. All genres of music from 6 p.m. to 9 p.m. Make it a date and don't be late. Rock and come in. Fire Mood Fridays, Club 919 FM. You don't know.
White Oak One Caribbean Music Festival, Indian Arrival Holiday Weekend, Saturday, May 31st at the Queen's Park Savannah, straight out of Judgment Yard.
Them know say Trinidad me there.
Sizzla Kalonji.
Cry, even tears, even my heart cry, but who cares?
The legendary Miguel Orlando Collins.
Kind over us, all Emmanuel, Aidis and Roho, Doggy and Steve.
The king of dancehall, Vibes Cartel. Also from Ghana, mega superstar Molly, and much more. Get your tickets now
at islandetickets.com, frontlineticketing.com, or onecaribbeanmusicfestival.com. For more info, call 794-6263.
White Oak One Caribbean Music Festival. Sizzla Kalonji.
Tell them kings of the earth, come to yourself.
I'm more music for the people that you don't know, Sister Kalonji.
Saturday, May 31st, Queen's Park Savannah.
Just be there, you don't know enough.
White Oak One Caribbean Music Festival.
Powered by California Stucco. Sponsored by FT Car Care Center and B Mobile.
Vibes Cartel. Sizzla Kalonji. Molly. And much more.
Trinidad, let's do it.
Looking for a safe and relaxed professional massage therapist and nutritionist? Look no further. Nature's Touch with Empress Judy and Associates offers a natural approach to better health. Treat yourself to a professional massage therapy and nutrition advice in a safe and relaxed atmosphere. Rejuvenate your body, mind, and soul at Nature's Touch Therapy. For an appointment, please call or WhatsApp 1-868-398-8282 or visit our Facebook page. Remember, your health is our responsibility at Nature's Touch.
Think you've got the spark to light up the airwaves or the drive to seal the next big deal? The Street 919 FM is on the hunt for fresh voices and bold talent. Whether you're a natural-born entertainer ready to command the mic or a savvy sales star ready to crush targets, this is your chance to shine with the station that defends the nation. Radio stars bring the energy, passion, and charisma. We're looking for dynamic personalities to electrify our airwaves. Sales executives, if you're a go-getter with the hunger to succeed and build lasting relationships, we want you on our team. Show us what you've got. Send your demo or resume today to thestreet919fm@gmail.com and take your shot at greatness. The Street 919 FM, the official station that defends the nation. Join the movement. Become the next big thing.
Hi there. I'm Lester Sublal, inviting you to join me on the first, second, and third Saturday, 8:30 p.m. to 11 p.m. for the program Slow Gospel Music, and on the fourth and fifth Saturday from 8:30 p.m. for an extended version of Slow Gospel Music on Street 91.9 FM.
Tune in to the Street 919 FM every Friday from 9:15 a.m. to 9:45 a.m. with Kingdom Health Services, situated at number 125 to 186 Eastern Main Road in Tunapuna. For the program Health and Healing, merging the old with the new, with Mr. Brent Diet. For more information, call 318-7471 or 484-0141 or 360-4100. It's all about Kingdom Health Services on the Street 919 FM.
The wait is finally over. The Street 919 FM is powering up its digital presence with the launch of its vibrant new website, www.thestreet919fm.com. Now you can take the energy of the street with you wherever you go. Immerse yourself in a dynamic world of the hottest music, thought-provoking talk shows, exclusive interviews, and non-stop entertainment. Stay informed with the latest news updates and essential information, all just a click away. Don't miss out on being part of the Street 919 FM community online. Head over to www.thestreet919fm.com today and experience the rhythm of the street like never before.
Join the winning team with Pastor Alkaline John every Tuesday from 11:05 a.m. to 12 noon and every Thursday night from 8 to 9 p.m. live on the Street 919 FM as he talks about Lviv, the power of 5 fruits, one of the most powerful antioxidant supplements on the market today. The 5 superfruits in Lviv are mangosteen, acai, pomegranate, goji, and nuni. These fruits have a positive and profound impact on human health performance and disease. Join him as he gives live testimonials of the Lviv healing powers. To get more information, you can contact Pastor Alkaline John at 516-286-7079 or you can visit his webpage at www.alkalinejohn.com. Remember, every Tuesday from 11:05 a.m. to 12 noon and every Thursday night from 8 to 9 p.m. live on the Street 919 FM.
Share the live. Share the live. The Street 919 FM on Facebook and Instagram. Share the live. Iowa George on Instagram. Share the live. Iowa TV and Street TV on YouTube. Share the live. The Street 919 FM.
The views expressed are not necessarily the views of the management of the Street 919 FM.
Now the election back and I'll die away. In short, this is what I have to say. Let us forget fights and grudges and concentrate. Come, let us sit and try to relate. Because now, more than ever, we must show discipline, tolerance, and production to build a strong and better nation. I say that is the main foundation. So come let us work hand in hand, because this is our land. Come my brother, come my sister, and let us build a nation together. Oh, yeah. Remember, the key to success is working hard. For our country we must have regard.
So just about 4 minutes past the hour, 2 o'clock.
To build and onward to progress we surely will. Because now,
and if you've just joined us, welcome. It's Tempo Takeover. You're actually DJ Anderson in your company, taking you straight to 4 p.m.
to build a strong and better nation.
Good afternoon to you.
That is the main foundation.
To all the parents now heading out
hand in hand
to go and pick up your kids and so forth. To all the grandparents as well.
Come my brother.
The duty calls.
And let us build.
Shout out to you. Hope that you guys have a good afternoon. I know that some persons might just be trying to leave work early, trying to break the traffic, and also this weather as well.
So much,
but you just got to make sure and make it like a rule now. Every time that you're leaving home, make sure and walk with your umbrella, because as you guys know that we are in that rainy season.
As well as I do the
so expect a lot of rain.
It's putting more effort.
And I do have to tell you guys how the weather could be very unpredictable at times, yeah?
More than ever we must show discipline, tolerance, and production to build a strong and better nation. I say that is the main foundation. So come let us work hand in hand.
So you know, in the last hour,
come my friend,
I asked you guys, the listeners,
together,
to share with us some of those valuable lessons that you would have learned so far in your life, and if you had an opportunity to speak to your younger self, what advice would you give to your younger self? So yeah, what I'm going to do in this hour, I want to switch it up a little bit.
This also goes for every Trinbagonian.
Have you ever gotten involved in something you shouldn't have, and you instantly regret it?
Woman, do something instead of staying out there and freezing.
Have you ever,
because now more than ever,
got yourself in a situation and instantly you regret it?
And production,
you reach a point where you just stop and you say,
better nation.
Boy, I should have just mind my business.
That is the foundation. So come let us work hand in hand, because this is our life.
You know, sometimes the kindness of our hearts, sometimes
build a nation together.
We naturally just trying to be helpful and thoughtful. But as we truly say, you know, you got the shittier end of the stick. And you just pause and you say, boy, I should have just mind my business. So I invite you, the listeners of the Street 919 FM, Yeah, I mean, it's already cold outside. I'll be taking a cool, nice cruise home. I want you guys to just have a good afternoon. A little laughter, because I'm sure that some of you are actually thinking and laughing about situations that happened in the past. Probably something even happened today. Boy, I should have just mind my business. And that will be your access phrase. When you call in, you're going to tell me, Anderson, I should have just mind my business and tell me your story. What happened? And you just automatically regret it. And you guys know the numbers. You guys could share your voice notes as well. Those numbers are 342-0081, 466-5391, 771-1791. And remember, when you're calling in, your access phrase is, Anderson boy, I should have mind my business. And let me know what you put yourself in and you instantly regret it.
Get interactive with us. Call now and be part of the show. Don't miss out. Dial 466-5391 or 342-0081 and join the conversation today. The Street 919 FM, where your opinion matters.
Now the election back and I'll die away. In short, this is what I have to say.
Well, I could tell you guys at least one thing I've learned. I don't get involved in husband and wife dramas.
Because now ever we must show discipline, tolerance, and production to build a strong and better nation. I say that is the main foundation. So come let us work hand in hand.
Not that I've ever been in any middle of anybody's drama, but just by seeing and hearing of stories, I have known for a fact, or I've known to stay away from that. So I tend to drink my water and mind my business, because most times
remember
you end up in the middle
working hard
of a toxic
country. We must have regard
relationship.
Forget all
and you get the messier part of that stick. Yeah?
And onward to progress we surely will.
So tell me some of your
more than ever we must show
some of those instances where
tolerance,
you had to regret it, boy. You didn't have a choice
to build a strong and better nation.
Hi, good afternoon, caller. Welcome. Yeah, I think I lost that one.
The main foundation. So come let us work.
And don't forget your access phrase, Anderson.
Come my friend.
I should have mind my business, boy.
Let us build a nation.
Just let me know your story. Sometimes simple things are spoken out a turn to, you know. You don't know the entire story, but you're going and you choke your mouth. Hi, good afternoon, caller.
Hello, good afternoon.
Good afternoon,
I just want to say one thing. Them people real working, but not even my man and they really down in the ground everybody, but I really feel pleased that the government really doing something. That's all I wanted to say.
I didn't hear exactly what you said. Now we're getting feedback in the background.
What I saw that this government is doing real things. Just less than a month. And they hitting the ground, everybody, trying to relieve the water flooding and things like that. And, you know?
Right.
I'm very pleased to know that. Very.
All right. Well, thank you so much for raising that caller.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
This is our land. Come, my brother, come, my sister, and let us build a nation.
And definitely, we have been seeing all the ministers so far hitting the ground and doing what they have to do, yeah? Hi, good afternoon, caller.
Yes, Mr. Anderson. I said I mind my business.
Tell me.
No. That phrase, I was too full, because if you doing, if you live in a life and doing the will of God, and if you a couple fighting and getting physical, somebody could get damaged. And you leave them on the gun. Next year, but you know the woman gets you and chop up, you know the man gets stabbed up. You know what happened?
Right.
So when you say I should mind the business, if you understand, I do where I go. That's your business to make sure, you know.
Correct.
People live in love. So that was a twofold thing that I mind the business. But at the end of the day, you say when you're getting something really good, you see, life is learning. Experience is the greatest teacher. After experience, you make choices.
Right.
You understand?
Yeah.
After experience something, you make choices. So if you experience something bad and you make a choice to do that again, and then you want to go and ask for forgiveness from God, and you're still going to do the same thing over, you know? It makes no sense. So, what I will say, when you get into something, you learn from it.
Thank you.
You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah,
My friend, have a good day.
You too.
All right.
And as they say the worst kind of sin is knowing that you're going to commit a sin and still do it, eh? So you continue doing the same things, same mistakes, and then asking for forgiveness. And I know sometimes it's hard for you to mind your business, to drink your water and mind your business. Just as the caller said, you know, sometimes you see me, let me stay out of that. But you're seeing the angle where, you know, you're seeing where it could end up. And if it is that you did not step in, the circumstances could have ended up worse. So yeah, I do understand that as well. But what are some of your instances that you know you got into a situation and then you instantly had to regret it? You had to be like, hey boy, I should have mind my business. Call me up, let me know. Let Trinidad and Tobago know some of your experiences, what you have been through. Even if you have you're probably on the road, you see something that you know the country should know about, feel free, you could also call in and let us know. The phone lines are open. And you guys could also send your voice notes as well, alright? The Street 919 FM, Tempo Takeover. Yours with the DJ Anderson in your company.
election back and I'll die away. In short, this is what I have to say. Let us forget fights and grudges and concentrate. Come, let us sit and try to relate.
Hi, good afternoon, caller.
Should I drink water and mind my business and listen? Good afternoon to all your listeners on the World Wide Web.
Yes,
share
sir.
and let the people know Anderson's on. Anderson, well, I should have mind my business 5 years ago and vote out the PNM and tell others, never, especially the youth, never take Mama Guy and old talk and chain up. Because when this full belly, but it is get gas. Old talk, this full belly, and it is get child. But when the PNM give you old talk, it will stay hungry and maga. So I should really mind my business and tell them that we vote them out 5 years ago. Have a nice day.
Thank you so much, caller. I can't say I'm surprised. I was expecting to get one like those, and many like those as well. So thank you very much, caller.
Key to success is working hard.
And it's that simple enough.
We must have regard.
Just call us. Call me up. And say, Anderson, I should have mind my business and just let me know your story.
And onward to progress we surely will. Because now, more than ever, we must show discipline, tolerance, and production to build a strong and better nation. I say that is the main foundation. So come, let us work hand in hand, because this is our land. Come, my brother, come, my sister, and let us build a nation together.
Minutes past the hour of 2 o'clock. So we are switching it up a bit.
So much
actually from today.
See about.
We're gonna be starting our conversations. As you realize, we started our conversations with you guys from 12 o'clock.
Cause you know as well as I do the old.
And then in the last hour, we're gonna give you guys some more music.
It's putting more effort.
So we just reversed it.
Because now, more than ever, we must show.
But we're taking you straight to 4 p.m.
Tolerance and production to build a strong and better nation. I say that is the main foundation. So come, let us work hand in hand, because this is our land. Come, my brother, come, my sister, and let us build a nation together.
Whichever part of the world you're locked on, gotta say good afternoon going out to you.
This also goes for every Trinbago.
If it's night by you, well, good night.
Who going to live in a foreign land?
On the Street 919 FM.
Now is the time to come home and do something, instead of staying out there and freezing.
We are live
because now
via our website.
We must show.
Don't forget that you guys could take the Street 919 FM any and everywhere that you go. Just type up www.thestreet919fm.com.
I say,
and you guys would be able to see us live in studio and also to listen as well.
Come, let us work hand in hand, because this is our land. Come, my brother.
Shout out to all the crews locked on via YouTube and also Facebook. Good afternoon going out again to you guys. guys a little bit of humor this afternoon, where we could hear some interesting stories, some moments where you could look back at different situations, different things that you probably have gone through in your life. And we invite you, or I invite you guys to call in and share. Share with us some of those instances where you got yourself in a situation and you instantly regret it after. And you had to be like telling yourself, I should have mind my business. Hi, good afternoon, caller.
Yeah, man, Anderson. I was short here. Well, I should have mind my business.
You should have mind your business. Tell me.
Yeah, I think about 13 years. So, I put it in this way, right? So, I live in a house with a woman and a man. Well, boy, but now, at that time, I remember the man getting the woman some hard clothes and things, whatever. So I jump in, but the man swing me one side, what up, so?
Shoot.
But sometime afterwards, no. The life continue going on with this man and this woman. But at that time now, money come my there and I, so the woman decides she had to make a little trip in she old homeland. So she make a trip. One night now, the man put in with a thing in the garage. You know, I go see that. But I love the woman, you know. But, so when the woman come home, I say, well, the man had a woman out there. Boy, I don't know if I tell you, I regret it today or so, but that man never liked me again too good after that.
So you should have mind your business.
It has something like that happen. It happened twice in a way. But with the same man and woman. But you know when we man playing big tanto. But woman ain't over going on. You know, I telling you I love the woman, you know what I mean?
Right.
But the man ended up in about 2 houses lower down and stroking a woman. He only did right to. So I let the woman know. Well, I ain't gonna lie, I think I live the rest of my life regretting that. But at the same time, I regret it because I find it was the right thing to do. Because the truth and the practice, you're living with this man and this woman, and as you as a child who the man go on to hit you too close because you supporting the woman. Look, man, take that, you hear what I say? So, if I had to live the rest of my life with it, I would have lived with the truth that happened, so. But just give a nice experience without putting nobody's personal name.
I get that, I get that.
Just to show you how serious not minding your business is. But sometimes it could be a real thing that you just had a bypass it and say, heck that, I do the right thing.
Yeah, sometimes, yeah. As some would say, you take one for the team.
Yeah.
All right.
Experience now. Experience, as Godman say, experience is the greatest teacher.
Correct. Thanks so much, President.
Yeah, brother.
Yeah.
Because this is our land. Come, my brother, come, my sister, and let us build a nation together.
phone lines are open. Feel free to be a part of the discussion, of the conversation. Get interactive with me. 342-008-81 4665-391
Cause you know as well as
771-1791
is putting more effort.
And feel free to send your WhatsApp as well. Your WhatsApp messages.
More than ever we must show discipline, tolerance and production to build a strong and better nation.
What are some of those situations that you may have encountered where you instantly regretted it and you had to tell yourself, well, boy, I should have mind my business. And that's your access freezer. When you call in, or even when you're sending your voice notes, say, Anderson, I should have mind my business. And you just go ahead and tell me your story. Tell us exactly what transpired, why you should have mind your business.
This also goes for every Trinbagonian who going to live in a foreign land. Now is the time to come home and do something instead of staying out there and freezing. Because now, more than ever, we must show discipline, tolerance, and production.
Hi, good afternoon, caller.
Anderson, I should mind my business, but I will mind it this time, and I will regret, because here what's going on. The last time the political entity give laptop to the children, plenty callers and parents on a show a time gone by, the pelted river and the throw it away. And they said it's not a good thing. But this time, I will mind my business and let them know that laptop is coming for the children in Form 1 this next academic term from September, God spare life. And, you know, I will mind my business and let them know. I won't make the mistake again. I'll let them know that license office, if you have a truck or a heavy vehicle or a taxi, you could go in the inspection pit outside now and get inspected, because we're going to pass the law soon, so that the small agents of them outside will take up. So you don't have to go to license office from in the morning, 5 o'clock, to get your truck or your heavy vehicle passed. I have more to say, so I'll mind my business, Anderson.
Thank you very much, caller. Even Anderson and mind any business, boy. I didn't even I'm not aware of they passing that so that persons with heavy tea and so forth could go to those private service stations and get their vehicles inspected. But if that is the case, that's really a good initiative. Because I've seen passing by license office and so forth very early in the morning. I've seen long lines. Sometimes the lines are unbelievable. Hi, good afternoon, caller.
Yeah, Mr. Anderson. I'm trying to mind my business. But this whole topic you bring up here, there's opening different aspects, you know? Some things. You understand?
Yeah.
And there's really show deceitfulness. You understand that? You see, when you want to do something, right? The intention, right? No. You going into something with your intention for your benefit, not to resolve the situation and, you know, bring peace. You understand? Because God judges you from the intentions, you know. Like when you judge, you know, your intention. So it's about a lot of things that pass your thoughts and you all them things and intentions. From the intentions, it's the choices, the decision, so you can afford to stop. If it's a bad intention you have, you can afford to stop. You give you a lot of time to change your mind. You understand?
Right.
Because you say make a choices and come to a decision. You understand? So you can have time to reason with yourself. But when you're going into something, you're like, oh, this whole topic can be, somebody might come into the topic for their benefit. You know what is their intention. You understand? If you understand what I'm talking about, because you think when people come in and look like village one, President Villager, he show you exactly, he love the woman. You understand? Right. So his intention was to do something, go into that with intention for his benefit, not to resolve the situation and what's going on. So these are things, you gotta sit down and reason with yourself, and if people use reasoning, you understand, the world will be better. If you understand what I mean?
Yeah.
But, President Villager, due to his desire, and he that was the intentions because of human, but that's different people will call, but their intentions is a different intention. You understand what I'm saying? So you have to go into something with a balance. You understand? When you go into something, when you mind your business, but to go into that in order to get a balance, to resolve the problem. Not for your benefit to carry on something from one side and you plan and you with the next side. That is deceitfulness. Keep out of people's business. That is when you have to mind your business. Stay out of people's business. My friend is a God.
Thank you so much.
That is the main foundation. So come let us work hand in hand, because this is our land. Come my brother, come my sister, and let us build a nation together. So much of things that we need to see about. Surely I do have to spell them out. Cause you know as well as I do, the only way is put in more effort and less play. Because now, more than ever, we must show discipline, tolerance.
Hi, good afternoon.
Yeah. I should have my business. Anyway, Addison, I never call no name, but hear this. That woman could be anybody. I didn't think I was looking for nothing like a 13 years for nothing like a lover boy, nothing. That woman could be anybody. That's the only thing I would tell God, man. It's not I was doing something wrong in that. That woman could be anybody. That's the only thing I will say.
All right.
And that's nothing to understand that.
All right, cool, no problems.
Living in a house with a man and a woman at 13 years, I think you will understand what to do.
All right.
All right, okay.
Yeah.
This also goes for every Trinbagonian who going to live in a foreign land. Now is the time to come home and do something, instead of staying out there and freezing. Because now, more than ever, we must show discipline, tolerance, and production to build a strong and better nation. I say that is the main foundation. So come let us work hand in hand, because this is our land. Come my brother, come my sister, and let us build a nation together. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Just about 22 minutes to the hour of 3 o'clock. I know that some of you are probably counting down the time to be able to leave the office, because we know it have some employers, they're not closing up earlier. You have to work straight, your full straight hours. It could be rain, it could be storm. Money have to be made. Time running, things have to get done. But don't worry. You guys have what, less than about an hour and 20 minutes again before 4 o'clock, where you can just pack up and head to your next destination, whether it be home or to the gym. I doubt anybody going to walk around the savannah this afternoon in this weather. But if you so choose to, you do you. Do what makes you happy. Do whatever creates that therapy, so that you could continue to enjoy your life.
Now the election back and I'll die away. In short, this is what I have to say. Let us forget spite and grudges and concentrate. Come, let us sit and try to relate. Because now, more than ever, we must show discipline, tolerance, and production to build a strong and better nation.
And this is your invitation to be a part of our conversation this afternoon.
So come, let us work hand in hand.
While you are probably on the highways,
our land. Come, my brother, come, my sister.
You're probably stuck in traffic.
Together.
You're in the maxi or taxi on your way home, and we invite you to be a part of the conversation. And this afternoon, I just asked, what are one of those situations that you may have gotten yourself involved in that you instantly regret?
Forget all your difference.
And you literally sat down and you said to yourself, well, boy, I should have mind my business.
Progress we surely will.
And that's practically your access phrase when you call in. You just say, Anderson, I should have mind my business, and tell me your story.
And production to build a strong and better nation. I say that is the main foundation. So come, let us work hand in hand, because this is our land. Come, my brother, come, my sister, and let us build a nation together. Mm-hmm. 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 much of things that we need to see about. Surely I do have to spell them out. Cause you know as well as I do, the only way is put in more effort and less play. Because now, more than ever, we must show discipline, tolerance, and production to build a strong and better nation. I say that is the main foundation. So come let us work hand in hand, because this is our land. Come my brother, come my sister, and let us build a nation together.
Yes, caller, good afternoon again.
Good afternoon. I should mind my business, Anderson, and all your listeners again. Anderson, my business to mind is that, you see, the performing arts and culture, I will ask all my brothers and sisters across the nation who is part of culture and art and creativity that we lobby together and get the present government to give us our pound of flesh by avenues of small cartoonists and programs and local contents of program shows like comedies. So we could get the artists and them working again and create a job market and promote the talent of our country again and put us up as our #1 place again as the cultural icon of the Caribbean. That is my mind and my business, and this is what I would like Trinidad and Tobago to lobby. And let's come together and mind we business to get that opportunity going. Thank you.
I like that. I like that. I like that. And sometimes, just as that caller, you know, sometimes we really don't mind our own business. And as a country, we need to come together in certain instances. Mind our business, focus on what is happening here. And let's continue to uplift not one but all. Let's make a better Trinidad and Tobago. Let's build our nation together. One thing I would advise a lot of people to do when coming to minding your business is the surroundings. You know, the people that you confine in, the people that you share your personal business with. Be very mindful. I think yesterday I saw one of those influencers. I believe he said he was going to purchase a vehicle. I'm not too sure who he would have had that conversation with, but apparently he was robbed. And he was saying that, you know, he doesn't even know who may have known that, you know, he was going to purchase a vehicle and he may have had cash on him and so forth. So, you know, we have to be so mindful, because as much as there's a new administration and everybody would tend to want to point fingers and say, you know, this one is to blame, that one is to blame. Our crime situation has not changed just yet. I am not sure of all the plans all the measures that they have or they intend to put in place. But we have to do our part as well. And while it may take them a while to implement certain things, and for us to be able to really see that change, that drastic change that we're looking for, we got to be vigilant. We got to make sure that we tend to, keep our eyes open, look at our surroundings, be very mindful of the conversations, be very mindful of what we are saying to the people around us, because not everybody that you interact with really wants to hear that you're doing well. Trust me. Hi, good afternoon.
Hey, Mr. Anderson, I'm sorry for coming back in, right?
No, that's all right.
But what I'm saying, no, with the crime situation, right?
Mm-hmm.
You know that people in the village, in the community then, will watch things happening. And because the people are so high, they're so mighty. I'm not meddling in that now. I'm not doing that now. Seeing wrong and in addressing it, right? You know like that, son? You will be judged thereof. That.
Correct.
Because they show it up in the street, Bible, they show it up, you understand? They stand aside and you do nothing. You understand? But they come in now and they come with a proposition, the significance of proposition is a statement of truth, which it exposes the deceitfulness in you. You understand? Because people are seeing they bypass something. Me, I'm not meddling that, you understand? And they go on and they're talking about it with somebody else. You understand? About the same situation. But it exposes the deceitfulness. You understand? This is what I think, that is the topic you bring up there. There is plenty things in it. You understand? So the common picture, with the proposition, which is going to tell you the truth, but them want you to say, but you was right. You should not meddle. You understand? No. The comment with a statement that worthy of acceptance then. For to go on your Twitter, you to say yes, well, you should not meddle in that. But not knowing, if you're praying every day and you want to do the Lord's work, you have to adjust wrong when you see it. You understand what I'm saying? No, life is so mystical. God has worked so mystical. Life is so mystical. You really have to sit down and be part of different aspects of your life in order to walk in the right path. People are still they're thinking that and they're thinking I'm not knowing. The committing of sin and they don't know. You understand? So life is so mystical. Looking, for example, now carry down on a beggar. A man who begging for 15 years, 20 years, and the streets is begging things. What sin he committing? What sin he committing? That's what you see. The first shall be last and last shall be the first. When they have only beggars and them are the last thing. But the government suppose the first thing in our budget is for the helpless. People who have the homeless, the helpless. You understand what I'm saying? And then you go see a country prospering, But the first thing they do is you go and build this the beggars and them suffering, them cars enter all the go and build and do it. You understand what I'm saying? So if you deal with the beggars and them put the homeless first, you will see our country will prosper. But what sin a beggar committing for 15 years? Well, he sit on the street, he go beg for $1, he might eat food, what will it throw away? You know who conscious and feeling this and this, that and this thing and this on top. We committing sin every day and we don't know. Sin we committing and we feel we so on top. Not on that beggar. That beggar, the Lord go see he pays first. Because he is 15, 20 years he commit a sin. So that's what we like to. So my friend have a go there.
All right, thanks again, caller. So what we're going to do, we're going to pay some bills and close off this hour. And then I'm gonna join you guys after 4 for our last and final hour, right here on the Street 919 FM. Keep it locked.
Here, Seventh-day Adventist. We are preaching Emergency Alert broadcast, which is from the Tuesday Seventh-day Adventist Church. We will be featuring voices of brethren from different parts of the world, preaching the gospel, preaching prophecy as it relates to current events and the ending of the world. Listen to us on 91.